pastor would like to meet you.
Hassan is my name. Preacher by calling, lecturer by profession. Thank you.
Sir, we would like to know some of the prices you paid while on this campus, because we understand that you are a graduate of this campus. Some of the prices you paid and the sacrifices you made while you were on this campus.
If you talk of prices, I think only one price has been paid, and that is the one Christ paid. After that price, no one can pay any price again. Talk of sacrifices, I don't know what other sacrifice there is to make, but talk of maybe a little efforts that have been put into the process of the spiritual upliftment of this place. Okay, then I understand what you are talking about, if that is what you mean. Okay, prayer. The foundation of greatness is prayer. If Jesus prayed, nobody is insulated from prayer. He had sufficient credentials never to pray, but yet he prayed. So one of the first things we were convinced we should do on campus here was that we prayed. And when I said we prayed, I really mean that we prayed. We cancelled lectures to pray. We left this environment, the school environment, for days, for weeks, to plead with the Lord for this place. We moved around this campus, declaring a spiritual state of emergency. Many nights, many nights. And as I recall this, I also remember Pastor Temojo Haruna. If anybody prayed on this campus, I should appoint him the first person. At where we later got to know was the powerhouse. People rose to call the place the powerhouse, not because the school generator was there. They called that place the powerhouse because we took solace in that place to pray. And I remember as NIFES president, as a sitting president, I will not go to fellowship, remaining in that place to pray, because there was nothing I was going to be doing as a president that other people were not present to do. If it is to announce who the speaker was going to be, there were many people that could do that. But prayer is an endangered species. Not too many people are ready to pray. There are more books on prayer than people pray. There are more sermons on prayer than people actually pray. So we decided to pray. Sitting in that place, lying in that place, we prayed. When we made that place our second home, people bought mats and dropped there for us, pitying us. They said, at least let's have mats here for them. So we arrived at the powerhouse one day to find mats around. There is no bush in this place that never heard our voice. Sometimes we will be coming out, we'll break down in the middle, and there will be again for days. One of my lecturers saw me after coming out of one of those places, and there was a test to be written, and he looked me in the face and said, "Where are you coming from?" I told him, "Somewhere." "Where are you going to?" "Are you not coming to class?" I said, "No, I'm not coming to class. The place I'm coming from, I have to go there." And he looked at me, he said, "What a waste. What a mistake your parents have made. You have the potential to become anything academically, but unfortunately, you will never be." God is no debtor to any man. Today, as I speak to you, I hold a PhD that God gave to me, and that man is my PhD candidate in this school today. So looking back, that is why I don't want to call it a sacrifice, because there is nothing we can do today that Christ has not done more. So if we call ours a sacrifice, what do we call the one of Christ? but there are little strides that he had permitted us, and nothing that was done then and is still being done now that we see as anything. Honestly, it's a privilege. It's a privilege to walk by the side of the Master. It's a privilege to labor alongside him. Maybe that's the very little I'll have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Sir, considering some of the responsibilities you took, and you made mention of Pastor Temocho Aruna also, sir, how would you say in this current dispensation, in this campus, compared to then, are we really continuing in this space, or you have some advice for us, sir?
Okay, that's all right. I will go on straight to offer advice. Because as long as we are on this side of eternity, no one can estimate who has done more. I cannot stand here today and tell you that my generation did more than this generation, because I'm not the laurel giver. When we all leave this place, whatever we put on the table is going to be subjected to critical scrutiny. It is at that point we are going to be knowing who did what and why. What if I did what I did out of a wrong motive? What if I was trying to make a name? What if I was carving out fame? So I don't like to talk about that. But what I like to talk about is to advise that whatever has been done in the past is already in the past. The future beckons on us, and today is what we have. We must rise like never before to stand.